Ready. I will get my everything added into my shop. Then I will get going on the dollar listings. Alright, we will be doing dollar starts. The first one is a Tyranitar stamped card. That is the first card. The next one is a Screamtail Pokeball from Prismatic Evolutions. That is the first card. Alright, next is a stamped Tyranitar from Prismatic. That is the card. Alright, next one is a Pikachu EX. And then after I get through the dollar start, I will go up to 3 and then 5. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright, the next one is a Squawkabilly. This is somehow the most people I've gotten in one stream at one time. And if you want me to, I can go up to the $3 or $5 starts right now. Alright, the next one is a Torterra. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. I will go to the $3 starts. The first one is a Vaporeon EX from Prismatic. This is one of the weaker cards. What is up, everyone on YouTube? The next one is a Eevee Pokeball Hollow from Prismatic. An Eevee Pokeball for $1. The next one is a Shiny Rowlet. Callie winning this one. Alright. Thank you for that order. Going to Callie. Bruh. Having some technical difficulties. That's great. Give me a sec while I fix the technical difficulties. Alright, the next one will be a Terapagos Black Star promo. Also, going to Callie. for a $3. The next one is a Fluttermane Black Star promo from a ETB. And these cards are in mint or near mint at worst. And anyone watching on YouTube, make sure to share the stream with anyone who you know that might like Pokemon. The next one is a EVV. Nice name to say. The EVV. Alright, and this is the last $3 start, and then we will go up to 5. A Gold Iron Valiant. And if you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Alright. That one also going out to Callie for a $3. I will go up to the $5. Give me sick. Okay, the first $5 card will be a Execute Illustration Rare. Alright. The next one going to Pidgeot EX Full Art. I do not have any Gyarados. Let's see, the condition has a little bit of whitening, but other than that, it's pretty good. The next one will be a Torkoal EX Illustration Rare. And I will be right back. I will just leave that going. Alrighty, folks, I am back. I can rerun the Pidgeot for $5. I will put it in a top loader also. That one also going out to Callie. Alright, the last $5 will be a Bronzor Illustration Rare. Alright, and that was the last $5. And if you want any of the cards in the back, they are in my Whatnot shop. And we will be going back to the $1. first one is a Dedenne. Dedenne. Alright. Next one is a Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Alright. The next one is a Hoopa EX. And make sure to share the stream with anyone who would like Pokemon. And make sure to keep tapping. The next one is a Dragonite EX. And I can go back up to the 3 or 5 if any of y'all want. And any of the cards in the back are in my Whatnot shop. And I can go up to the $3 or $5 starts. And what is up, everyone on YouTube? Alright, the next one is a Vaporeon. Yes. See, I have the Pokeball Eevee, Vaporeon EX, EVV, and Fluttermane Blackstar promo. If any of those would interest you. Next dollar is a Wigglytuff EX. Oh, alright, the next one is a Iron Boulder. And if any of you would be interested, I can go up to the $3 and $5 starts again. And any of the cards on the back wall are available for purchase in my Whatnot shop. Okay, see ya. Mr. Kiwi on YouTube. Alright, I will restart the 5s. Alright, the first one is a Execute illustration rare. And I am about to be sold out on the $5 starts. So the next one is a Bronzor illustration rare. And then the last of the $5 starts is a Torkoal illustration rare. I will get you that condition. It is in pretty good condition. Would you be fine with just 23 market price? Alright, I will change the listing in the buy now to 23. Okay, that should be 23 now. I will pin it if you need. Yeah. That doesn't say it's in there. I'll just make another listing. Unless you already bought it. But I will. Did you buy it already, Callie, or do I need to make another listing? Uh, does it say night? Is it the 78-cent shipping, or did I accidentally do it higher? But if the shipping is just that high, is because you've already bought some cards, so it's probably just stacking the shipping. I will run it for 23. I do need to make the listing though. Might take a sec. Alright, I will start that auction for it. And what is up, the people on YouTube? Alright, also going out to Callie, the biggest buyer of my channel's history. And now I will replace it with a different card that I will put on the buy now. Alright, I will keep running the singles for $1. You are welcome, Callie. Alright, the next one will be a Japanese Latias EX from Paradise Dragona. What is up, everyone? I will be getting those auctions started shortly. I will be getting those going shortly. I am just finishing an order. But any of the cards on the back wall while you wait are available to purchase. Alright, I will. And get it started. Next is a Raging Bolt. And then after this, there is one more card, and then I will go up to the $3 starts. Alright, this is the last card before the $3 starts. It is a Hollow Gengar from 151. A Japanese. Alright. Now we will be going up to the $3 starts. First one is a Eevee Pokeball from Prismatic Evolutions. That is a Eevee Pokeball from Prismatic Evolutions. Alright, the next one is a Vaporeon EX from Prismatic. I do not have that. Next is a Fluttermane Black Star promo. Alright, this one's going to Achibatten. I do have a couple illustration rares of the $5 starts, but the last $3 is a EVV. Alright, the first $5 start is a Torkoal illustration rare. Alright, the next $5 start will be a Bronzor art rare. Alright, the last $5 start before we go back to the dollar starts will be a Execute art rare. Alright, we will go back to the dollar starts. The first one is a Tyranitar stamped card. Alright, that is. And any of the cards on the back wall are available for purchase. The next one is a Screamtail Pokeball from Prismatic Evolutions. This thing's closer. Alright, the next one is another Tyranitar stamped card. Alright, this one going to a Static Joshi. Thank you, thank you. The next one is a Pikachu EX. And I do have a couple of $3 and $5 starts left. If y'all want to see it, this one is a Squawkabilly. Squawkabilly. Squawka squawka. And make sure to share the stream with anyone you know who would like Pokemon. Alright, the next one is a Torterra EX. Alright. And I do have $3 and $5 starts. And just a couple, because I'm almost out of stock. And any of the cards on the back wall are available to purchase. Next one is a Galvantula Pokeball from White Flare. Alright, next one is a Hoopa EX. Alright, the next one is a Dragonite EX. And once I get through the dollar starts pile, I will go to the couple $3 starts and the couple $5 starts because I'm almost out of stock. Ugh. Next one is a Vespiquen. He's slaying her opponents. Alright. And you guys can, if you want to, we can go up to the $3 or $5 starts. The next one is a Wigglytuff EX from Japanese 151. Alright, I will do that after this one auction. Alrighty, I will go up to the $3. You want the Dragonite? I will rerun it for you. is the Dragonite. Going out to Dr. Dwyer. And I am using. Ooh, do I have any Charizard? I know my brother does, but I have sold out of all of my Charizard. My brother's whatnot username is ATM but no money. I will go up to the $3 starts. The first one is a EVV. Very nice name to say. The EVV. Well, actually, I did run out of all of my Charizards. The next one is a Vaporeon EX. Alright, and then this last one is the last $3 auction. And any of the cards on the back wall are available in my Whatnot shop if you want to purchase them. Right after this one ends, we will go up to the three $5 starts that I have because I'm almost sold out. It would be very cool if I could sell out of them. So the first one is a Execute Art Rare. Thanks for raiding, man. Flappy Sack. I do have your order from the other day in the mail. Flappy Sack. The next one is a Bronzor Art Rare. And then the last $5 start that I have, because I've almost been sold out, is a Torkoal Art Rare. And then we will go back to the dollar start. Alright, we will head on back to the dollar zone. The first one is a Iron Boulder EX. And any of the cards in the background you can purchase in my Whatnot shop. The next one is a Ogerpon. What is up, everyone? Any of the cards in the back are available to purchase. Next is a Skeledirge, the Skelebelly. And I do have a couple $3 and $5 starts if anyone would like to see those. Alright, next is a Aegislash EX. And I do have a couple $3 and $5 starts left. I have been almost driven out of stock. Alright, the next one is a Japanese Latias EX from Paradise Dragona. Alright, I will go through the $3 and $5 starts one more time, and then I will end the stream and take y'all to raid somewhere else. But the next one is a Raging Bolt Black Star promo. It is a like $3.50 card right now. Alright, the next one is, this is the last of the dollar start pile before I end stream. A Japanese Hollow Gengar from 151. Then we will go up to the $3 and $5 starts. And then I'm going to end the stream. Alright. So the first $3 start is a Eevee Pokeball from Prismatic Evolution. And I just got this out of the pack like 40 minutes ago, so it's a very fresh card. And if any of you want any of the cards on the back wall, they are in my Whatnot shop. Same with this. I also just pulled this. And the last of the $3 start pile is a EVV. Very nice name. EVV. Then we will go up to the $5 starts. I do not have any packs. I have one coming in the mail, but I don't know when that'll be here. So, and now we will go to the $5 starts. First one is a Torkoal illustration rare. Or art rare, however you like to say it. Alright. The next one is a Bronzor art rare. And any of the cards on the back wall are available to purchase in my Whatnot shop. Alright, this is the last card before I end the stream for today. And I will take y'all to raid another small stream. Alright, that will be it for the stream. I will take y'all to raid another stream. Another small streamer.